Hi guys, and welcome to Yayi's Corner. So thank you for visiting. If you're new to my channel, I appreciate you spending some time here in my little corner of the world. So today I have an oldies but goodies. It's everything from foundation, mascara, eyeshadows, lipsticks, even to the products I use to style my styling tools for my hair. Okay, so this is it is a heavy look, but then again, if you're new to my channel, I love makeup. So I would absolutely go like this to the office. I can get away with in the industry I work in. I can do a lighter version of this. I can go even a little bit darker for a night out on the town. I can apply more highlight and just go for it. But the main thing is that these are staple products, oldies but goodies that are still in rotation in my arsenal of makeup, and for the most part they are all available. So as I put it down in the description, I will make sure that these colors are still available, and I'll let you know if they're not. What else? Yeah, so I mean, with all the new makeup coming out, I love it, but I always go back and I always have these products that have been well established in my routines, and I love them, and there's no reason not to use them. All right, guys, so stay tuned. If you like this look, keep on watching, okay? Hit the like button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Bye. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Yayi's Corner. So today I have a oldies but goodies. Now, when I say oldies, I'm referring to maybe 5 years, more or less 5 years I've been using a lot of these products. Some I've been using for, I believe, maybe I would say 7 years, 8 years. So here we go, okay? Today is Saturday. I literally stayed in bed, which I never do that. I'm an early riser, but I feel I'm fully rested and I wanna get some things out of the way today. I have to run a few errands, and let's get going. Okay, so I'm starting off my day with my green juice. What I put in my green juice is spinach, kale, cucumber, celery, carrots, ginger, turmeric, green apples, and lemon peel, the juice of 1 lemon, and some apple cider vinegar. Yes, I believe that's it. Sometimes I'll throw in a red beet if I have it, but most of the time I don't put in the red beet. So anyways, that's my elixir of the day. All right, so let's get started. So I took a shower this morning. I cleansed my face. I splashed on some of my SK2 Essence treatment, and that's it. Now, this is a cream that I have loved. This is my second or third tub, whatever you want to call it, but this time I bought the big one. So this is the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base. It serves as a moisturizer, at least for me, and sort of a primer. And it has a beautiful smell. I love the smell. So yeah, okay. So this is what it is. It's very creamy, very emollient. So I'm thinking back to when this was like an everyday thing, and I would put it on because I would go to work at the office, which was always freezing. So in my car, I had the air conditioner on. So today, I'm not gonna be out all day running errands inside my house. It's like 73 degrees, so it's nice and very comfortable. A little cold, but comfortable. So this, in hot weather outside all day, it can tend to feel a little bit greasy, but since I had always used it going into the office, I never had that problem, okay? So, and I do have oily combo skin. So my skin is drinking this up. And I'm going to use it as my eye cream as well. They do sell one for your eyes, which I'm not, I wish I could purchase it, but I don't really need it. I just purchased the Merier Eye Balm Intense. So, but I am going to massage my eyes, make sure that I'm draining. And one of you lovely subscribers had asked about my eyebrows, what I do for my eyebrows. So, what I do for my eyebrows, okay? I get them threaded maybe 2 to 3 times a year. That's a good year. And it's funny because I always get them threaded the first day of school. Don't ask me why, because I usually get that day off. So I can, you know, be there for my son. And, you know, first day of school, we order pizza. We make it a special day in our house. We prepare his favorite breakfast. So, you know, so I get that day off. Run errands, any school supplies that we have to get and stuff like that. But I always make my appointment to thread my eyebrows. So, you know, I've always told them I want bushy eyebrows, so keep as much hair as possible. I do want a little arch, okay, just to lift up my eyes. Then any little hairs that are growing underneath, I always keep the shape. So if I see any little hairs coming out, I pluck them throughout the year. And in between here, I also will pluck, but I don't touch it otherwise. I won't touch here, I won't touch here. And the hairs that do come out, they're not really dark, so it's not like you can tell, okay? But I do clean up here. And then at night, so when I apply my eye cream in the morning, I always apply it over my eyebrow. So sort of to keep that shape of my eyebrow and also to lift up my skin. And then at night, what I do is any eye cream that I put on, I'll do the same thing. Any moisturizer that I put on at night, I'll do the same thing to my eyebrows. I'll, you know, to make sure they stay in place, they maintain their shape. You know, here I've got one little hair that likes to grow down, but that's what I'll do. And then I'll put some sort of oil, whether it's olive oil, vitamin E oil, or the Midnight Recovery oil. I'll put that on my eyebrows, or sometimes the renewal oil, the La Mer renewal oil, a little dot, boom, boom. And that I feel has always maintained the shape of my eyebrows. And then I just fill it in with my NYX micro eyebrow pencil or the powder pencil, and then apply some sort of clear eyebrow mascara gel or the tinted ones. And that's it. That's all I do to my eyebrows. Okay, so enough about my eyebrows. I've applied the Bobbi Brown face base. So now I'm going in for the foundation. So this foundation, I've always loved this foundation. This is the Sheer Healthy Glow Tinted Moisturizer. It has an SPF of 30, and I love it. I discovered this in a business trip I had to Mexico, and in their airport in Mexico City, they have a very good, or they used to, I'm not sure if they do anymore, Chanel counter. And yeah, so I discovered it there, I purchased it there, and ever since I loved it. Now I understand they have an oil-free one, or matte one. I've never tried it. I'm happy with this one. I like a dewy look, so here we go. I'm going to just dab it all around. And I think this is like my 3rd bottle already. Okay, so I'll dab it all around, and then I use one of my favorite brushes ever. Until I discovered BK Beauty, the 101 brush. This is the brush. It's the airbrush foundation brush, but it's the one that was made for, I guess, exclusively for Ulta. Okay, so this is it. And then I just go in there and I buff away. Okay, there you go. That foundation sinks in, it melts away. I love it. It's sheer. I would say it's very light. You could build it up, but I love this little foundation. It is my all-time favorite. And for travel, it's perfect. I think that's why I also liked it, because it fits perfectly in my little quart size, I guess, makeup. So I love this little foundation. All right, so, oh no, guys, I'm sorry. I forgot my sunscreen. So this, after my face base, I should have added my Shiseido. It's the Urban Environment Oil-Free UV Protector. And it has SPF 42. It is amazing. This will go on white, but it shears out and then it becomes invisible. I love this sunscreen, so I'm sorry, but I had it out here with all my other stuff and I just forgot it. Okay, so that's that. Now that I've applied my foundation, I'll go in and apply my By Terry Baume de Rose. So I do have it in this type of packaging. This is the one I always leave in my purse instead of carrying that little tub, that little pot it comes in. I like using this one because it's nice and easy and very compact. So this is the Baume de Rose by Terry, the lip balm. Okay, so the next step are my eyes. I use the Instant Age Rewind Eraser. I have 2 colors. So this is, they describe it as a multi-use concealer. I have it in the shades Sand 122, and then I have a neutralizer. So what I'll do is I'll go in there, apply the neutralizer where I want to give myself a little bit of, get rid of the shadows. So I'll apply some here. So I'll apply some right there, okay? In the inner corner. Okay. And then I'll apply the sand here. Okay. And I'll use my Real Techniques. I don't know what, it's the one that's the purple one. So I love this little brush. This is such a good multi-use brush. So I'll just dab it around. I'll work on the lighter color first. The sponge is not, it's not wet because I want it to pick up the, and then I'll just kind of like just apply it, blend it all in, make sure it's in there. Okay, there we go. You see, it does a great job. Then for those more stubborn blemishes, I'll use the NARS Creamy Concealer, Radiant Creamy Concealer. I use it in the color, Custard. Okay. And there we go, that's it. Then I like to take my Laura Mercier Translucent Loose Setting Powder, okay? And this is in translucent. So I've always purchased the small one because I have no need for that huge size since I'm not a big, I don't really use setting powders a lot. It's only when, you know, I feel I need a little extra help I'm gonna go outside and I just wanna make sure that nothing starts to crease. So I just dab. I'm using the same brush that I used to shear out the concealer, okay? And then make sure that I take off all the excess. Okay, so then I just lightly around the eyes. There we go, that's it, okay? I'm telling you, this little Real Techniques brush, this is like my second one. I have, yeah, see, I love these little brushes. Okay, let me take a sip of my juice. The face is done in terms of foundation, concealer, eye brightening, and setting, okay? Now we are going to use the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. And I understand that this had been reformulated or it came out in new packaging. This is still going strong. First of all, oh, the smell. It is so, I love it. I love this. The Define brush, okay? So I'll take this and I go in there. I go in this hard. And I just get rid of any of the excess. And I bronzer, okay? So I'll do a little bit of contouring. Okay, you see that? Look at that beautiful color. I mean, and this is, I forgot to tell you because I think they have like a light, medium, dark. So this is this is the light bronzer, okay? This is the light bronzer. And as you can see, a little brush comes in here, but I throw it away. I never use it. Okay, then I apply some here at the bottom, and I love the way it smells. And then I'll go in with my Bobbi Brown eye shader brush, but I've always used this to contour. Okay. Get rid of the excess and then go down my nose. Okay, there we go. That's it. Done. Okay, so this is the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. So now moving on to eyes. So I recently purchased Oldies but Goodies, and I love these palettes. And the other day, my mom had asked me, oh, you know, I want a palette, but I want matte shades. You know, all I could see are, you know, they all have these shimmers. And so I told her, I have the perfect one for you. So I purchased it for her. I gave it to her as part of Mother's Day as well. So I purchased, and then once I purchased it for her, mine had long time ago had already been used up. And then I started buying other brands, but then I'm like, you know, I used to love this palette. This palette I used to use every single day. So this is the Tartelette. It's an Amazonian clay matte palette. So that's that one. And then I also picked up my other favorite, that these two I would use every day. So this is the Tartelette in Bloom palette. It's also Amazonian clay palette, but it does have some shimmers in it, okay? So these are, I mean, this is an all-time favorite. It's got beautiful packaging. It's, you know, substantial, it's heavy. Okay, look at these. I mean, if you're a nude look lover, you're gonna love these. Okay, so these have some shimmer in it. Okay, we're gonna play around with both. And then the all matte version. Again, super heavy. Look at that. These are all mattes. I mean, they're beautiful, beautiful, beautiful colors. Okay, so the usual look I'll do on any given day is I like browns and beiges, a very neutral look. So let's see what we're gonna use from these two palettes. okay? I've got some basic brushes here. I've got a fluffy brush, then I've got a medium fluffy brush, then I've got a more dense brush for more precision, and then this one I like to use when I'm packing. It's like kind of flat. This is by the brand Japones. Okay, I am going to use a combination. Okay, I'm going to use Flower Child, which is this one, and this is from the Tartelette in Bloom palette. So Flower Child, and I'm going to also use Wander. This one, Wander, this is in the Tartelette palette. Okay, so I'm going to use Wanderer. I'm going to mix those two as an all over eyeshadow. Okay, you see it's the softest, most beautiful payoff. All right, now then I want to pick up a shade that's going to give me a little bit of shimmer on the brow bone and in the inner corner. So for that, I'm going into the Tartelette in Bloom palette, and I'm going to use Funny Girl. Okay, I'm going to use this one. This is Funny Girl in the Tartelette in Bloom palette, okay? So with my fluffy brush, I'm gonna go in there. And on my brow bone. Okay, there we go. Now we are going to use a darker color. I'm going to use my flat brush and pack on some color. Okay, so let's play around with this. I really want to play around with this. Okay, so for that, I think I'm going to use, yeah, for sure, going in with this color. In the Tartelette in Bloom palette, I'm going to use the Jetsetter color. This is a beautiful color. This is Jetsetter, okay? So with my flat brush, oh, I mean, I love to see my palettes that I'm getting use of them, but when they're brand new and they're so pretty, and then you go in there and you start picking up this color, and then it's like, it's not perfect anymore. Okay, so with the flat brush, I'm going to try to stay, I don't want to apply any product here, and if I do happen to apply any product, you better bet I'm going to go in there and clean that up. Okay, so I'm going to start here at the edge and just sweep in, and then just pat down this color. This is a matte. There we go. Okay, look at that, how pretty. It's like, I'm gonna swatch all these for you, okay? Okay, there we go. Oh, look how pretty. Okay, then I'm going to use a color that will better define the crease, and for that I'm going to use the Tartelette palette, Dreamer and Bombshell, which is a dark, super dark eggplant. So I need to be careful with this because this is going to be dark. I do want to pick up a lot of product, so I'm going in there and I'm like, but then after that, I'm going to get rid of any excess. Okay, so with this, I'm gonna be very careful. I'm gonna start here. I like to dab it in first, and then once I know the product's in and it's not gonna fall out, because I don't wanna go in there straight. You know, I wanna control where it's gonna go, so that's why I'm like patting it in, and then I'll start to spread it out. we go. And that's it. Oh my gosh, look how pretty. Okay, then the other eye, I'm gonna do the same thing. Okay, now don't worry, I know it seems like it's a lot. I'm gonna go in there with another fluffy brush and then just lightly start getting rid of any of those sharp edges. Okay, and then what I'll do is I'm going to use the fluffy brush I was using before and pick some up of that Funny Girl with the Wanderer. Mix those two and lighten up the inside. Okay, so beautiful matte and shimmery shades, gorgeous. These two palettes, oldies but goodies, I love these. Okay, now for eyeliner. So this is the one I keep at home, and this is the one I used to keep in the office. Okay, I mean, I've used this like crazy. This is, I mean, smooth. I just love this, and it's a coppery brown. So the eyeliner, I'm going to keep it up here. Okay, beautiful. I love this eyeliner. This will forever be one of my favorite eyeliners. Okay, now I'm going to curl my eyelashes. Okay, and then the Lancome Monsieur Big. I mean, I can't tell you how many tubes I have gone through. This is the last one I have. I recently threw away a large tube that I had, and this is a sample. This was a sample one that at Nordstrom they would give these away all the time. So, that's been replaced with the Marc Jacobs, but this is an oldie and a goodie. As you know, Marc Jacobs is probably gonna get rid of that mascara. I'll go back to my Lancome Monsieur Big for sure. Okay, so eyes are done. Now to my eyebrows. So I have 3 of the NYX eyebrow, micro eyebrow pencil laying around. I'm telling you, these are literally all over the house. So I'm gonna see which one I should be using up first. Okay, the NYX micro eyebrow pencil brings its own spoolie, but you know, when I have time, I like to use, it's the Echo Tools spoolie. So I give it a good brush. Okay, and then I go in there and I do my eyebrows. See how thin this is? Hard pencil, so you do need to get in there. Okay. Okay, so let's do this. And this is in the color taupe. All right. Then I'm going in with my NYX, it's a tinted eyebrow mascara. So this is the NYX Tinted Brow Mascara, and I am using it in the color Brunette. Okay. There we go. And this is, let me swatch this for you. That's the brunette color. Okay. Now I'm going to add a little bit of highlighter. The Dior Skin Nude Illuminizer. Okay. This is 05, and this is more of a rose gold. Look at that. Oh my God, these are gorgeous. Look at that. So that's more of a rose gold. And then the other one is more of a gold, okay? Look at this. Look at that. 05 and 03. Gorgeous. Okay. So with the look I have going on today, I'm going to use the rose gold. A little bit of highlighter. So I'm going in with the Dior Skin Nude Illuminizer in the color 05, which is, as you saw, a little bit of rose gold. So I'm going to pick up and then honestly get rid of a lot of the, because I tend to go heavy-handed, but I love it. I love it. Look at that. Oh, wow. You know what? I'm just gonna go heavy-handed so you guys can see it on camera. I know this look, it's not in style anymore, but oh, did I love these highlighters. They're oldies but goodies. And then I've always applied some at the tip of my nose. There, and then on the cupid right there. I don't know if you can tell. And then some right here. And then there. That's it. Whoa, I'm glowing, but I love this. You know, it's makeup that makes you feel good. If you feel good, oh my gosh, that's really all that matters. And you wear it with confidence. Who's gonna tell you anything? And if they do, well, whatever. This is the Milani Baked Blush in Luminoso. So just like the Physicians formula, it brings a little mirror and a brush. Here's a little brush. I should keep this brush out. I don't know, I'll just leave it in here. Okay, so this is the color. Gorgeous. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so I am going to lightly apply this with one of my all-time favorite blush brushes. It is the Chanel blush brush. Now, you know, it's the shape that I'm in love with, okay? It's kind of flat. I love this shape of blush. So this one sometimes tends to leave some little hairs, but I love this. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with Luminoso. Pick some up on both sides. Now it's very pigmented, so you kind of have to be a little careful. I'm gonna get rid of all the excess. And then I like to apply my blush and I like to swipe it down. I think that's why I'm in love with this brush, because it's just perfect for that. So I'm gonna start from the middle down, okay? So the middle. Look at that color. Oh my gosh, look at that color. There's a lot of glowing going on, but I love it. I wouldn't apply as much highlighter anymore, but who cares? All right, now for lipsticks. So as many of you know, Milani, this is the Milani, I'll put everything in the description box, but this is the Milani True Instant Color Statement Lip Liner, True Instant Color in All Natural. Okay, so I am going to, okay, you see what a difference that makes? And then this has to be one of my all-time favorite lipsticks. This is by Hourglass, and I believe this is Influencer, the color Influencer. Yep, this is Influencer. I love these Hourglass. I need to see if this is still available. I believe it is, but I love it. It's like so luxe, so I'm gonna put that on. Beautiful color. So I'm going to swatch the lip liner in All Natural by Milani. I'm going to swatch Influencer by Hourglass. Look at that, beautiful, just beautiful. Okay, and then to top it off, I'm going to use my Fenty Gloss Bomb in Diamond Milk. Oh, I love this. These are, oops, these are so, these lip glosses are so amazing. Just look at that. So I'm gonna take some with my finger and then just apply it over the lipstick. Look how beautiful. Okay, so I'm gonna tap this on and just there you go. Look how, oh my gosh, I love this combination. Okay, so I know this is a heavy look. I love a heavy look for every day. I will go I absolutely will go like this to the office. And some days I'll go out like this at night for a date night, absolutely. To a party, to happy hour, to a get together, I'll go like this. I'll do a lighter version of this for every day as well. But I just want you to see how there's so many oldies but goodies out there that you can still, you know, apply it. It looks like a fresh look. The colors are classic colors that will never go out of style. You know, these palettes, you can make so many looks with those palettes. There we go. Okay, guys. So this is a long video, but oldies but goodies, oldie techniques, oldie makeup, oldie foundations. Okay, I almost forgot one of the most important parts of getting ready, and it's my perfume. So Miss Dior Blooming Bouquet is one of my oldies but goodies. I had filmed a perfume declutter, and actually I just gave all the ones that I had taken out of my collection. Someone very happily took them on. But this is one that it's light, it's floral, it's romantic, it's sweet, but not sticky sweet, okay? But this is something that will, for always, as long as I live, will have in my perfumes, all right? So just to top it, and I pour this on. Oh my God, it's just so good. Yes, I pour it on. All right, guys, this is Miss Dior Blooming Bouquet. All right, guys, I hope you like the look. Please consider subscribing if you like this content. I'm also on Instagram, so if you could follow me on Instagram, I'd appreciate it. Spread the word, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Bye.